You know the thing that I love most about being a lawyer, Mike?
Getting to hang out with me every day?
No. I'm talking about the comforting reality of a job as a legal representative.
Tell me more about this comforting reliability, Hugo. You sound like a mattress salesman.
You know what the rules and regs are when you show up for work. Things are usually predictable, and often that's a good thing. Andy?
Oh, what a sweet gesture. Ah, sweet baby justice, what's in that?
It's a bowl full of nuggets is what it is, Michael.
What did you bring that in for?
Just messing with you. And to show you that being a lawyer isn't as predictable as you think now, is it?
I felt those things crawling around and thought, WTF?
Oh, well, now that you say it, I'm starting to think that all the WTF moments that I've seen in court over the years have been some good ones.
Courts can be dull, but they can also make your mouth hang open wider than a
man who put his hand in a bunch of nuggets?
Arrest this man.
What's the charge, Michael?
Freaking me out. Roll the clips and pass me a maggot. I mean, candy. Didn't have any breakfast.
You can take this one.
And this is the weapon, or weapon like this, that the shooter would have had?
Yes.
I'm trying to sort of get a visual of...
So doing some show and tell in the courtroom.
Position me...
Oh dear.
Tempting, but
Oh no.
Oof.
I don't know how I can do this.
This just seems like a bad joke. We're talking about a
joke.
very serious situation.
Right. Clearly, when he said tempting, it was pointed in the direction of prosecution. And there were some chuckles.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people are going to react to it. I don't think it was in good taste. You know, we're talking about murder trial here.
Exactly, exactly. And you're talking about your colleagues. I mean, they may be on the other side of the aisle, but even if they're prosecutors and you're a defense attorney, you guys are still colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he meant to. I think he was just kidding. It's just not that tasteful, I feel like.
Yeah, not the best joke. Don't point a gun at me and tell me a joke.
Yeah, right.
I'm not interested.
Now, I know some people found that gag funny, but it's totally inappropriate for court. What's the deal with jokes in the courtroom?
Listen, it's all good if a judge comes out with a joke or two in court, but if you're an attorney or even a witness, you do so at your own peril. It's an interesting one because we're used to seeing entertaining judges on TV. The reality is judges themselves have a code of conduct. They have leeway to make withering comments or two, but they can overstep by saying the wrong thing. So they'll come down hard on budding comedians in the courtroom.
Also, it's kind of alarming seeing a gun waving around in a usually calm setting. For that to happen in the first place, to bring in a gun, the courts have strict rules in place.
Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong at all. Only authorized people can have them in this type of courtroom setting. It's a no-brainer. You don't want everyone having guns in the courtroom.
This guy is also a multitasker. Am I right in thinking that being a lawyer isn't Dick Harpootlian's only job?
Actually, Mike, you are absolutely correct. He's also a state senator.
He must be a master of scheduling. What are the typical working hours for someone in the legal profession?
Listen, I have worked up to 66 hours per week as a lawyer, even more. And politicians don't exactly take it easy when it comes to work.
Some of these people rarely see their families. They're putting so much time and effort into the job.
Suckers!
That's a joke, by the way, YouTube viewers.
We love our lawyers, for sure.
Enough of this madness. Let's hop into the next video.
Let's go.
Come in the courtroom.
Oh my God. Oh. Well, that's sweet.
That is sweet.
Oh. Right in the middle of court.
Way better than that last video.
Oh, absolutely.
Can we watch this stuff more?
I was happy. I miss my daddy.
It's just a big weight lifted off my shoulder. I know she's busy and I don't know, it's just a big weight.
Oh my gosh. That was lovely.
Can we just watch more of those videos?
I need to. My heart was warmed in this cold
I feel
weather.
good now.
This, Mike, is a very touching scene, but can someone just walk right in there like that?
This isn't a TV show, Hugo. Things work differently. By the looks of it, the judge was in on the surprise, so there wouldn't really be any repercussions here. This young woman has been serving her country after all.
Serving us proudly, I must say, all of our heroes in uniform. But now, what if your partner jokes by unexpectedly unexpectedly in the middle of a hearing. Honey, you forgot your sandwich.
Interruptions can be truly dramatic if you're challenging what's happening in the courtroom on a legal level. Even then, you're playing a dangerous game. When it's something innocent like that, you could potentially be fined if you're disrupting the court and do it more than once.
You know, it's worth saying that the daughter is a soldier doing an important job, but the detention officer is also significant as well.
For sure, the role of a detention officer is to look after the safety of everyone in that room. That includes the people in their custody.
Yeah, everyone has their part to play in maintaining order in court. The detention officer is near the top of that particular tree. Have you ever had a heartwarming reunion like that in court, Mike?
Actually, I have. I lost a really nice pen under the desk a while back, and then one of the cleaning staff retrieved it for me. I was really quite moved.
This is a WTF moment, an oh my God moment, but most importantly, an aw moment.
It really was an awe moment.
That was really heartwarming. Hopefully the next one is too. Let's check out the next video.
The prosecutor's 28-year-old Brandon Dinetz. He's asked his girlfriend, Jennifer Letman, to watch his opening statement since she too is an attorney.
Okay. Well, attorneys like attorneys, you know, same thing.
True.
Miss Letman, if you would join me in a well order.
Oh, she knows.
Oh, wow. Another heartwarming one.
Love these heartwarming videos. How nice.
Have you ever seen anything like that go down in the courtroom?
Nothing heartwarming has ever happened.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's beautiful to see these caught on video, but in my real life experience, I have not seen anything heartwarming happen in the courtroom. Is this man setting a precedent? Are there other examples of legal professionals getting down on one knee in court?
None that I can think of in the context of like precedent. But of course, things can get juicy with regards to couples working together in court.
As in a justice-seeking tag team, both in court and at home?
Yes, that's absolutely right. And also, on the other side of that, the partner of an attorney facing criminal accusations as well. You see, they can legally defend their beloved, even though it may appear to be a conflict of interest. That goes for family members as well. It's helpful having a lawyer in the family.
He certainly picked his moment. Could it have backfired though?
That depends on the judge. A prickly customer might hold a wooing legal representative in contempt. But like you said before, it does seem like this kind of seemed to have the judge in on what was going on.
Yeah, always a good idea if you're gonna do some impromptu thing in the courtroom, even if it's warming to the heart, make sure the judge's okay with it.
Yeah, I have some judges that I've worked with that would love something like this. And I've also have some judges that would not.
Yeah, so choose the right judge and make sure you talk to them first.
Ahead of time, you're absolutely right.
Whatever the reaction, you've got to applaud any couple who commits to each other in this climate. The divorce rate in America is currently 42%. Experts have worked out that 86 couples break up every hour.
Oh my gosh, there have been an eye-catching divorce cases in courts as well. I mean, take Jeff Bezos, for example. I'm talking $38 billion in that divorce settlement.
Oof, that is bad. Well, let's see what this next video is like.
With the pandemic forcing courts to go virtual.
This is when COVID was going on.
Yes.
Everyone's virtual Zoom meetings.
I remember those days.
Your Honor, I have reason to believe that the defendant is in the same apartment as the complaining witness right now.
What?
Extremely scared for her safety.
What?
The demeanor of both suspect and accuser helped confirm Davis's suspicions.
And the fact that she's looking off to the side and he's moving around, I want some confirmation that she is safe before we continue.
Wow.
District Court Judge Jeffrey Middleton set the trap.
That's my reaction.
Walk out to the front of the house, show me the house number on the house.
I don't even think this phone has the charge for that, sir. I'm at like...
Watch the prosecutor's reaction when the defendant tries to appeal to the judge.
Yes.
Your Honor,
Look at that.
He's got a cigarette in his mouth.
He's being arrested with this.
I'm sorry I lied to you. I knew the cops were outside. I don't know why I lied to
Mr.
you.
Harris, my advice is don't say anything else. Take the cigarette out of your mouth. The hearing is adjourned.
Harris's bond was revoked. He'll be in jail for the foreseeable future.
We're serious as a heart attack.
Sometimes criminals, they think of things and I don't know how they think of that. I mean, it takes an extra level of, I don't want to call them dumb, but dumbness to think that you could do something like this and get away with it.
He got caught red-handed.
Now, Mike, this is a great reminder that a court is still a court. Even if you're on Zoom, it doesn't matter if you're standing in the dock or sitting in your house on Zoom, it's still court.
Obviously, COVID has made virtual courtrooms a common occurrence now.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I've seen a situation like this before in my entire life.
It's pretty much one of a kind. That prosecutor has razor-sharp vision too, being able to spot what was going down on that fluctuating picture you get on Zoom.
It's amazing how that prosecutor then took those two pieces and said, you know what, we need to stop this hearing, Your Honor. I believe they're in the same apartment. Crazy.
Crazy. He was shocked that he got caught.
I think exactly everybody was stunned
Yeah.
that this prosecutor, who I think probably would be one of the very few people, because I don't think I would be able to catch it if I was in that same circumstance, if I would be able to say, they must be in the same apartment. Because I would think that it's so outrageous. I would think that there's no way that this person, this defendant, who's being accused of abusing this victim would now go to their apartment right before the hearing.
Yeah, you gotta keep your eyes open at all times. Remember, it isn't just yourself you're in charge of, it's your client. You are representing that person, so when addressing everyone, from the judge to a surprise witness, you need to focus. Watch out for any little tells you can use to your advantage.
WTF was that?
That was our video on WTF moments, Hugo.
No. I mean, what was that? I mean, I can feel like a tickling sensation down my spine.
Did you keep a close eye on those maggots?
I mean, you don't really think that it could be. I mean, don't, Michael. I mean, just the idea alone of it makes my skin crawl.
What do you expect? They aren't going to give you a back massage.
Oh my gosh, this is too unpredictable for me. I'm out of here.
I guess the law isn't that predictable.